when the iconic meets the unexpected. Bonjour mes amis, hi guys. The tagline of the Rolex teaser that we just witnessed is quite interesting. It made me think a little bit. A few YouTubers reacted with more predictions, and it's always fun to predict. The new releases will come out in 2 days. It's always a bittersweet moment, of course, because nothing will be available, but it's always fun to discover the new stuff. New stuff means the old stuff will be even less produced and even less available. Anyway, connecting the dots, remember 6 years ago we had quite a big surprise, I think, when Tudor released the Pepsi GMT at the same time as Rolex introduced theirs. And it was, in a way for Rolex to extend their production capacity easily with having Tudor making more watches available for the buying public. Now, a few days ago, we had a weird release, offbeat, before Watches and Wonders by Tudor, a pink dial chronograph. And at first I thought it's just their collaboration, their sponsorship of the Miami football team of David Beckham, and nothing more behind that. And then I started thinking, hey, Rolex, after all, has been doing very colorful dials on the Oyster Perpetual, including the pink dial, and also in the past year they had those puzzle dial, those weird ideas. So trying to appeal to a younger public, trying to surprise people a bit more than with just the usual small iterations. And then if you go back in the past of Rolex, of course, along with the Stella dials, we had the beach models of Daytona. The beach models were colorful dials for the Daytona. So putting two and two together, connecting the dots, why not a release of a pink dial Daytona, or maybe a full range of colorful dial Daytonas, riffing off on the new releases in the Daytona range from last year? That would make sense. And of course, since those won't be available, everybody will rush to buy the Tudor Genius, of course. Apart from that, the other thing people might have been missing out on in their predictions is the fact that when Rolex last year introduced the two-tone and the full gold GMT, it had, of course, a black and gray bezel. And maybe to Rolex, the novelty there was the bezel, not really reintroducing the classic two-tone and full gold GMT. And it also makes sense to introduce something new with precious metal first. It makes more money after all. And then we have been missing, of course, in the GMT lineup, the black. So I'm thinking it would make sense to have the black or the black gray, if you will, coming into the GMT lineup to complement the rest. Of course, everybody wants to see the Coke bezel coming, but maybe it's not for this year. So we'll see. Let me know what you think about my two predictions. Anyway, in 2 days we will know for sure, and what's for sure is that you won't be able to buy any of them unless your favorite customer who already has many Rolex models, and you won't even have to ask for it. The AD will offer it to you, not for the people who really want the watches. And since you have too many watches, you will sell them, and everything will end up on the secondary market at 3 times the retail price. That's life. Just buy an Omega or a Tudor. Bye bye, guys.